From the capital of Tennessee and of country music for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
All teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And away we go from Nashville. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out, someone who plays with his own signature brand of hero ball at quarterback, it's Cam Ward.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
Ready! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Ready!
Ward off the play fake. Stays upright. That time hauled in by Godwin. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Get it! Go!
To the air on 3rd and long. The Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Takes this in at the 25. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. A lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him. But you welcome him on for everything else he was doing in that ball game.
They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Red on red.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They gain 11 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down. Tootin gets it from the gun. He has room past the 25. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Jaguar first down.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
11 more yards. And the Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Big 13 heavy. Here we go.
On the give, it's Tootin. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Logan Cook to kick kickoff for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Titans and Cam Ward headed back out on offense. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Completed over the middle. He's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
On the sneak, here's Ward. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. Braden Mann on the punt. He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, let's go. Sink right. Heavy. Heavy. Here we go.
A toss play to Tootin. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win.
2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey. Go. 11. Silver.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Pass caught. It's Hunter. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good.
Inside give here for Tootin. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Unlock Ryan.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Cuts his way through a tackle. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Easy. Read him 44. Read him 54. Hey, Lion. Hey, here we go.
From the red zone on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
One quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. 7-0 is our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Red on red. Son, this one's hot.
Lawrence working from the gun. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Little knocks it through. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So now here comes the Titans on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Rob Flynn, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Braden Mann out once more for another punt. The return begins on their side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Now looks like we're going to get a stoppage for an injured Jaguar. He's in some pain as the trainers head out to examine him. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
11. Hey, run. Focus, hot. 11. Hey, I'm gun. Red.
Lawrence to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Working inside the red zone. Near the goal line.
There's no negatives ever on a great shoot for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Tomato.
Lawrence looking to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally this defense has an answer.
So from the 2, they're running a 3 tight end look.
Lisa 24.
Tootin. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jaguars making a 16-point ball game. Honest Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars take a 3-possession lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Escapes the defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st and 10 here. Ward. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and everything? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to.
Check, Panther.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Check.
The shotgun. It's Ward. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hold this one away. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans cut the lead down to 10.
17. Titans 7. Chase McLaughlin.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Fielded at the 7. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And coming off their 2nd red zone touchdown of this game, Brock. Make it 2 of 3 so far now. They will take that percentage every week if they can.
Yeah, championship-level teams, Kate, are usually 75%. I know that's a C+ in school, not very good, but that's championship football.
Yeah.
2 of 3, they're starting to near that mark.
2 on 1st and 10. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, and they go right back to him. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's another Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10
Red on
at
red.
the 47-yard line.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. That's pulled in by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
11.
Lawrence now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Loss of 11 yards. It's
Hey,
2nd
Ron.
down.
Hey, Ginger, touch. 11. Damn, gun.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. As we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
On red. Here we go.
Hand off to Tootin. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this.
Hey, Lion!
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he'll go down here at the 16. A 14-yard pickup on 4th and 10. Well done. And they surprise a whole lot of folks by picking up that first.
Hey, easy. Route.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Take right open.
On play action now, Lawrence. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it's second down coming up.
Rip, 23. Silver.
Now it's Lawrence. Here's a screen for 2. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
11. These are 24. Hey, go!
Throw here, 3rd down. Brought in. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Less than a yard.
4th down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Red on red. Hey, Soko, hot. Red.
He'll pass it this time. He's got it. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime. Little Tex on the extra point. And the Jaguars take a 3-possession lead.
24, Titans 7. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Titans offense headed out just before halftime. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward finds the in route complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Number 87.
The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout.
Brings up 2nd
And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one's good to Godwin. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Gain of 6.
A 6-yard gain on the play. And the Titans have a first. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Again, Ward going to the air. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Coverage by Jerry and Jones.
Looking to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Ready?
He's back to throw. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. So a one-sided contest. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. That's complete to Musgrave. And he's done a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Second and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Shooting with it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking... but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you can feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Makes the tackle. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. That stop coming from Henry To'o. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 from the 43.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They go play action. Lawrence. Cut out left. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Jaguars. Hey, Lion. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now it's Tootin. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Met and stopped by Alex Highsmith. Following the play, we've got whistles for an injury timeout. It looks like somebody on the offense. Yeah, there's Brian Thomas. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, Ron. Focus, hot.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Lawrence working from the gun. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Need better results here on 2nd and goal from the 10.
Gun.
Lawrence throwing here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Go, let's go. 11. Hurt. Big 13 heavy. 13 loose. Take right open. Silver.
Lawrence on 3rd and goal. That one connects. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great win.
Now we have a member of the Titans injured after the play and in need of some assistance.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Jukes away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Carried by Spears to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Big shot to begin the drive has them up beyond the 40.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down throw here for Ward. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. We've set it downs from 37. Zone read, here's a give to Spears. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Dump off, caught by his back. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Going deep here for the end zone. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. It's going to bring up 4th down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And the margin stays glued at 20.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
23.
First down throw, Lawrence. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
24.
Tootin headed left. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. They can... We set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock, so some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Shotgun handoff now for Spears. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he fights his way down to the... .35 before the defense can get him out. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand if thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Ward. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throw here, 3rd down. Nice run across the 15. And finally, they catch up A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Alert! Alert!
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
The Jaguars' 9-yard line.
Ready, set!
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, here we go!
Here's Ward. Makes the catch. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete. And now they're facing 4th down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Get up! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Desperation time here. Has it in close. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And he gets really long on.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans drop the lead back to 13.
Titans 14.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Run here with Tootin. He dodged the tackle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll go again here with Tootin. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
Yaya Diaby on the stop. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
Hey, kill! On the red.
Lawrence now off the play action. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
13 root. Take right up. Son, this is
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them, trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The Jaguars into punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. The Titans ready to take over on offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Shot.
From the gun, it's Ward. Completed over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now, as they picked up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up 3rd down.
He keeps it himself. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
1st and 10 here. Ward finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So the penalty would have given them a lot of yardage anyway, Brock, but getting the catch, that makes it feel a whole lot better.
Look at his ability to not only work deep downfield through contact, but come up with the catch as well. You know, Kate, that's what scouts call competitive toughness. That's what a quarterback calls his best friend.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offensive line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ward's going to throw it.
At the 40-yard line.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And he takes it down to the 33. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
On the red. Hey, Ginger. Back. Stay right open. Here we go.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their 1st. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Hey, Lion. Turn. They say hot. Silver.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 13 on that play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Red on the red.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On the give, it's Tootin. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And with another one gone, they're going to have... There's 1 remaining in this game.
2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Hey, run. Hey, Soko, hot.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
All right, let's go. Left, fine. Take right, open. Hey, I'm gun.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Pass caught. It's Hunter. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars have likely locked up the win right there. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars push the lead to 20.
Titans 14. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. So now here comes the Titans on offense.
These are 24. Hey, Ginger, time. There we go, son.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Drawn up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.